What's going on YouTube? And this is a really big news week. The LA Auto Show started this week. Reason why it's a big week for the LA Auto Show and everything. R1S and the R1T from Rivian were debuted. And we'll get to more on that here in a minute. We are also going to talk about the Chevrolet shutdowns and the Harley Livewire. The Harley Livewire is pretty much a Star Wars speeder bike. Here, listen to this. Right now, there's not a lot of information about the range of this bike or the size of the battery pack, but it is assumed that's around 7 kilowatt hours, and it's going to get about 200 miles per charge. It's also going to be DC fast charge capable and J1772 capable. We'll have more on that when there's more information. The Rivian R1T and the R1S are both based off the same platform. They are capable of up to 400 to 410 plus miles, depending on which one you get. 180 kilowatt hour battery. Rivian says that the tow rating of the R1T is around 11,000 pounds and capable of 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. The problem I have with all this, I've asked them multiple times on Twitter and YouTube, and I haven't gotten a response back from them. What's the range like while towing? More information down in the description, link to stories that have more information about the R1T and the R1S, but that's pretty much my biggest concern is what is the range while towing? The General Motors shutdown of 6 cars and possibly 3 plants. They're getting a lot of flack from Donald Trump and everybody else because they're in the fields. They are more concerned about people having a job, that they don't care if the company loses money. They don't care if these cars weren't selling well. They only care that people are losing their jobs, not the fact that General Motors is moving to keep everybody else's job and possibly rehire these people when they can transition to their future plans, which involves more electric vehicles, autonomous driving, and such. These cars that they have decided to get rid of really weren't selling well. The Volt really hasn't been selling well for a very long time. It's been a very small thing, even though it's a great car. Same with the Chevrolet Cruze. They don't hold their value very well, and they are pretty good cars. They get good range, good gas mileage and everything, but they don't hold their resale value, and the perception is they're actually not good cars. So people aren't buying them. So give them a little bit of slack with this as they transition to a more electric future, which is what they want. And I almost guarantee you that a lot of the people that have just lost their jobs over the next 12 months will be rehired or transition to another facility to continue working. Well, that's going to do it for this week's news. I'll catch you all later. Deuces.